I know it's a hard time living during the pandemic, but unfortunately, things are expected to become worse. Unless you get vaccinated. Have you heard that the virus causing all this dilemma is producing stronger variants of itself? Chances are you may not, but why is this happening? To understand why new COVID-19 variants are emerging, we need to know that viruses, just like any other living thing, needs to reproduce in order to survive. Yet they cannot do that on its own, and so they need a host cell to replicate, in this case, the human cell. Once it finds a host cell to thrive, they replicate endlessly. However, replication does not result in perfect copies all the time. There are times when the virus changes its genetic composition. This is known as mutation, and this is what makes the virus stronger or weaker. Sometimes the mutated copies become stronger, and this is where the variants come from. As of June this year, the Public Health of England has determined 4 different types of COVID-19 viruses: Alpha, Beta, Gamma, and Delta. Right now, they are considered variants of concern by the World Health Organization. The most recent one, the Delta variant, is believed to be 60% more contagious than the original. All of these variants have mutations on their spike protein receptors, which enable them to enter cells more easily. Over time, they evolved to have their receptors match the ones found in our cells. So you might be wondering, what mutations causes the virus to behave that way? These are named using numbers and letters. One example is the D614G, which consists of an amino acid change in its receptors, from aspartic acid to glycine at position 614. This is found on viruses of the early pandemic, mostly on the alpha variants. The N501Y mutation is characterized by changing the 501st amino acid from asparagine to tyrosine, causing the spike protein to bind more tightly to cells. E484K is another type, known as the escape mutation, because it avoids virus antibodies. This is what makes the newer variants more difficult to treat. The L452R makes the virus 20% more transmissible. This mutation, along with a variant of E484K called E484Q, is what makes the Delta variant of COVID-19 more infectious. It's a good thing there are vaccines to combat COVID-19, but you should realize that there may be limited time before a stronger variant arises. In order to stop this, we need to eradicate the one thing that causes them all, the virus. We can only do so much from now on, so hey, go get vaccinated.